Hiya! Welcome! I've been shopping at a website that I haven't used in over a year. And that website is the very popular and much acclaimed Toys for a Pound. toysforapound.com or .co.uk sell lots of collectibles and toys, obviously, starting from as little as £1, and they have Funko items in every so often. These aren't Funko products, they're not Pops, they're not any other sort of Funko collectible. These are a couple more in the range of collectibles that I was really impressed with in a recent unboxing by the Geeky Heathen, and then even more recenter, is that a word? When I won Geeky Heathen's latest giveaway, he sent me one of these figures and I loved it so much I decided I wanted to get some more, and Toys for a Pound had a couple of different ones on their website, £4 each, so £8 and then £2.99 delivery, I think it was. So let's get cracking into this box, for which of course I will need my trusty yellow handled knife. Come a chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colours were like my dreams. Red, gold and green, red, gold and green. Shout out to my 80s peeps. And now, let us have a sizzle! Woo! So the last time, in fact the only time I've ever ordered from Toys for a Pound before was over a year ago. I think it was last January, as in January 2019. And I bought a whole crate of WWE Mystery Minis, which are of course the little Funko figures in the blind bags. Sadly, I sold those a few months later, much as I loved the figures, simply because they were just too small for me to display effectively anywhere. So I just sold them on eBay, which was a shame, but it was a really fun video to do, and I think I got lucky really because I didn't get any duplicates or anything. I got a full set all at once. Right, let's get cracking into this. There's two figures in here. I'll get this one out first. Not a lot of protection in the box, but I don't think it needs it because this isn't like a display box. There's no window or anything. I may save the boxes for these. I have saved it for the one that I won from Glenn, the Geeky Heathen. But I'll just get right into this bag here. So what I've got is, it's a Loot Crate exclusive WWE Slam Stars figure of the boss, Sasha Banks. Yeah! £4, and I loved the Undertaker figure. In fact, it's right here. I've got the Undertaker displayed just down there. Here is my Undertaker. He's also standing on his stand that I built up, and these stands are great because there'll be another one in here with Sasha and they connect together. Not a lot to say about the box. It's got some nice artwork on it, but there's no clear plastic window or anything like there would be for a Funko Pop or whatever. So we just need to get cracking into this. I think I can only open it from this top end. It just comes with very basic assembly instructions for the part of the ring that acts as the base. It's very simple, that was no problem at all. I won't bother assembling this base, as you can see. I can show you this one as to what it would look like. They all look the same. But we want to have a close look at the figure. Here she is, if we can get her out. All my bits for the base have kind of dropped on the floor, but that's fine. I'll sort those out later. Here is Sasha Banks. She looks fantastic. I think she's supposed to have some boss lady shades somewhere. They're probably on the floor somewhere. Still having things flying all over the place. This isn't the greatest setup for unboxing, but never mind. I love that they kind of articulated quite well like an action figure, but technically they're more along the collectible statue type thing. It's sort of a nice hybrid between the two. I think Sasha Banks looks great. Not the greatest likeness, but for what this figure is and for the price, £4, I think that is a great price, and I just find these Loot Crate Slam Stars really fun. So that was Sasha Banks. Let's get the second one open. I've been looking at these on eBay, and there's a couple that I think would go pretty cheap. But I wanted to use Toys for a Pound again, as it's a great site, and I've just not really seen anything on there that I wanted to get until recently, until these. Loot Crate Slam Stars number 2 is The Game, the King of Kings, Triple H. Let's see if I can get this open without causing too many ructions. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to know what it says on the box, WWE Slam Stars is a new collectible series created by fans, for fans. The debut collection, designed by Brian Beatty of the Creation Crib, celebrates the iconic superstars of the Attitude Era and Triple H's. I think that's like season 1 and then figure number 2 or something. Sasha Banks is in season 2 or wave 2, whatever you want to call it. Let's try and get Triple H out very carefully. All like the base and stuff to assemble is in the bottom, and if you're not careful and turn it over before you should, everything just goes flying. Ah, but there's Triple H's sledgehammer, which I'm losing again. Too many little bits and stuff for me to contend with. And let's get the figure out himself. Like with Sasha Banks, and like what I did with The Undertaker, I will assemble the base at a later date. But here is Triple H. I wouldn't say he's movable as much as Sasha and The Undertaker, but he does move a little bit. Great. What can you say about him? They're just really interesting collectibles to me. Really nice figures. I like action figures, the wrestling ones, but there's just so many of them. I wouldn't know where to start collecting them, and plus they'd be difficult to display. These are a little bit easier to display for me because they're pretty small, but not too small. And with the bases and everything, they've sort of got somewhere neat to stand. There we go, just put Triple H's... That doesn't look right to me, that. It must be. I think that's the only way it can go. But there we are. Triple H with his sledgehammer. I will look for Sasha's shades in a bit, as I reckon they've just like dropped down somewhere and it's such a small part. They're probably going to turn up when I least expect it. But there we are. A couple of things I wanted to quickly show you from Toys for a Pound. Some great WWE Slam Stars figures. I may try and get some more of these. Try and complete the range as best I can if I can do it on the cheap. Wonderful. Triple H, Sasha Banks to go alongside The Undertaker. Thank you all for watching, and thank you to all of my subscribers and my patrons. I'm going to go now, and really I've got to start building up these bases really, and get my Slam Stars, my WWE figures displayed as nicely as possible. And I do hope that you will join me again next time for my next collectibles unboxing. Cheers everyone. See ya!